and take your base hits, but you get a pitch you can handle, he's going to look to drive it.
Well, this is in yard, but it is scalded for the first hit of the night for Washington. The opposite field single, A.J. Guerrero.
And it's kind of what I was just talking about. He does a nice job just staying through that, right? And staying within himself, not doing too much. Gets a pitch on the outer half, and he stays inside it, stays through it, takes his base hit the other way. Nice short swing, nice compact swing getting to the baseball. By A.J. Guerrero, right on the warning track up against the fence.
A bouncing ball to Carlo to second one. The turn is made for the double play. DeCarlo and Cole spin it up for Max.
They still have work to do. Asked him if he felt like they were in the postseason yet, and he said absolutely not.
Well, how about the spin on that ball and the range for Wilson to go cut that off almost at second base to throw out USC's leadoff man, Covarrubias.
Yeah, we had heard that Wilson can really pick it, can play a really good third base, and he does a nice job. Like you said, just a ton of spin. He got that off the end of the bat, so that ball is spinning a ton. We'll get a good look at Wilson just going and getting it and throwing it on the run. But that's a ball if you like.
Back foot slider, back foot curve. This is a breaking ball, and it's flown to shallow center. Long run for Knight, and a sliding play by Hotchkiss. And the throw to first is not in time. But wow, did he cover some ground. Looked like Cole or Knight's ball. It was Hotchkiss popping into the picture.
Yeah, we're so used to Knight going and getting everything. I thought Knight was going to take that. And it looked like Knight had a beat on it. But Hotchkiss just goes and gets it. He does a nice job going and making the catch there. Through it and take your base hits, but you get a pitch you can handle, he's going to look to drive it.
Well, this is in yard, but it is scalded for the first hit of the night for Washington. The opposite field single, A.J. Guerrero.
And it's kind of what I was just talking about. He does a nice job just staying through that, right? And staying within himself, not doing too much. Gets a pitch on the outer half, and he stays inside it, stays through it, takes his base hit the other way. Nice short swing, nice compact swing getting to the baseball. Yeah, and I think the numbers still play out, right? And you just know it's going to happen at times.
Cole turns on that one and shoots it to left. That's off the wall on a fly. Hotchkiss after his hit, rounds second and heads to third, and it is a booming double for Trevor Cole. And here comes the tying run to the plate in the fifth for Washington.
Yeah, that's what Washington needed. We've talked to Andrew Johnson, has just been cruising, has struck out the last four hitters, and all of a sudden Washington now in business. They get a single from Hotchkiss for their second hit of the game for Washington.
Out to left, Lamb on, but has no play. A two-out hit for Taggart to drive in another. And Washington has made this a one-run game in the home half of the fifth. Scraper from John Elliott on the pitch out. Oh man, almost right between the 4-0. But Washington gets two. That tying run cut down at second base. We're at the end of 5 in Washington. Turns and crushes it to deep left. Andrew Lamb is back, and that ball's gone! Malachi Knight flips this game on its head. Washington with its first lead on a 3-run homer.
Connor Onion, that is a big swing from Malachi Knight. With 2 outs, trailing a run, and Hunter just hung it right. That's a breaking ball out over the plate, left too much of it on the plate, and Malachi Knight maybe out front a little bit, but he stays through the baseball so well there and drives it into left field for the 3-run bomb to give
in the Big Ten.
Yeah, Coach Smith knows, especially in this park, right, they're going to have to build it around pitching and defense, and we see the pitching on display from Josh Emanuel as this inning gets another punch out with the breaker down and away, well located from Josh Daniels for the third out and the punch out.
1-13-12. And wave and a miss. Yeager trying to put out that thought real quickly with a strikeout to Hedges.
Yeah, we said the slider's a strikeout pitch, and that's what he went with. Right there, he gets ahead in the count, and then Isaac Yeager.
The 0-2. It's hit hard to left. Guerrero on the move. He lunges, slides, and makes the catch. That keeps the tying run away from the batter's box with 2 outs in the 9th and 8th. Yeager's 1-2 is in the air to left. Guerrero making the call. And Washington comes back to take game 1 of the series. Needing to check 3 boxes this weekend. They check the first. Washington